Hello and welcome to Chandelier Bros. We are three work colleagues that used to get together once a year in Vegas. Now we get together once a week so you can enjoy it and we can enjoy it and have a good time. My name is Joe.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Darren.
I was waiting for Darren to jump in there and mess up the rhythm. And we are the Chandelier Bros.
Chandelier Bros.
Chandelier. Let's do it.
Yeah. So
how everybody's doing today?
Doing all right. How's your guys' weekend?
All right, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm getting over pneumonia. Never had pneumonia before, and I don't advise getting it, but I didn't have it too bad, so just on meds and shit.
That's a weird illness, man. You turn on the news and you see like Bernie Mac, right? I think that he was the guy that died of pneumonia.
Bernie Mac?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Joe, that makes you go to bed easier tonight, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that Bernie, I'm pretty sure he's feeling fine. You know what I mean? Not to throw any salt.
Who, Bernie Mac? Bernie Mac's done, dude.
Yeah, he's not feeling anything. He's feeling dirt.
Yeah, he's not. Can you do a Bernie Mac impression, Darren?
No. I can't do impressions.
I was just curious.
You can't.
Yeah.
Darren, you can't do any impressions?
No, man. That was never my thing.
Darren is a walking, living impression.
Yeah.
Of the coolest guy in the world. Don't forget that.
That's right. What it is. He's rocking the Winnie the Pooh attire today. All business up top, nothing down below.
Winnie the Pooh, man. Yo, you gotta tell the people what that is.
Stand up, Darren. Stand up. Show the people.
Yeah, let's do that, Anid.
Yeah, right.
It's YouTube. I think you can do it on YouTube. We'll just put a big blur.
I mark it for it's not for kids, so you can stand up.
Rather a little blur.
I'm wearing jeans. It's okay.
It's either a little blur or we don't see the end of it. It's just hangs.
Oh yeah. No, but his is all the way up to his above his midsection there. You know.
That's it. That's just offensive.
Yeah, you see everything then.
That's what they do. If you go to China in the summer months, I mean, I haven't been back since COVID. They're not. They have pants on, but these guys just walk and they just roll up their shirts right to their breasts, dude, and they're just flaunting. And then the children, they don't. Yeah, no joke. I'll pull up pictures.
Wait, their pants are up to here?
No, the pants are normal. But what they do is they expose their bellies, I think, because they feel like that cools them off. So you got these guys just walking around, just gut out everywhere.
Yeah. So that's actually a joke in my softball league because I wear this 80s mesh jersey when I play.
Mm-hmm.
So you can I'm practically, you can see my whole torso. But when I get to bat, it's a joke that I do that. I do what they do. I lift up my mesh, show off the belly when I bat because I got to distract the defense, and keep them on their toes. But I
do that every at bat or only the first at bat?
Every at bat. I do that, and then when I'm pitching practically naked, and I have shorts on. But it's a sight to see, and I've had people come up to me at bars where they're like, "Are you that guy on that softball team that wears that see-through shirt when you pitch?" And so I can relate to the belly show.
Oh man!
Actually, I had my flu game, my Jordan flu game, this past weekend. I played softball, and I needed to get a runner because I can only run to first. Because of my sickness, but 3 for 3, pitched a 10-run game in softball, pretty low ERA there going for the fall league.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys baseball fans at all?
I mean, I don't play. I guess 10 in softball is pretty okay.
Right? 10 in softball is pretty low.
Is it high arc or anything goes?
No, there's a limit. So I throw it as high as I can until the guy yells at me, because I'm throwing that ball. I'm getting every advantage I can.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good time. But also this weekend, a lot of football. I don't know if you guys watch any of the college football games as well and the NFL.
No,
Watched the college a little bit. Obviously Colorado got spanked. Ohio State won at the end. Maybe Notre Dame needs a few more defensemen on the field.
Oof. That was.
That's a rough
I didn't even know that.
But
I didn't know that till the next day.
Yeah, I mean, what I appreciate actually was the coach of Notre Dame just owned up and said it is what it is. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's over.
All right.
But man, and it was 2 plays in a row. They only had 10 people.
Yeah. And New York football is fucked, pretty much. So that's the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, what do you as a Jets fan? Like, what do you? I mean, it's only 3 weeks in. Like, is it?
What do you do?
What do you do your head? Are you in your head? It's done, right? You're not. Are you even watching now, or?
A New York Jet fan is like an abused girlfriend.
Yeah.
At the end of every Sunday evening, you say, "I'm never going back," and then Sunday 1 p.m. You're back. Usually, every week the drink gets stiffer and larger, and the results are shittier. So
I mean,
I mean they I don't understand anything they do. They brought on Trevor Siemian.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's going to be our savior now. Let's next topic. Next topic.
Yeah. Well, I've lived through that as a Browns fan for many, many years. So I know I could feel your pain. We had a winless year. We went 0-16.
Yeah, we've done the 1-15. Then we I think that was 95, maybe Rich Kotite. Wow. And then 96 they drafted Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh yeah.
First pick. And then fast forward many years, second pick in the draft 3 years ago, we draft Zach Wilson. So I mean, what was interesting as a Jet fan is, and I'm all for blaming the coaches. I think this is a little bit of Saleh, a lot on the GM, a lot on the owner. There was at least 10 plays this past week against Patriots where there were receivers wide open and Zach Wilson just threw to the wrong ones.
Yeah.
So,
I saw a clip where someone said that he sacked himself, and then I watched it. Did you see that where he just like, turn around and sat down?
I think that's just a product of them saying don't fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Just take the sack if you need to. I'll tell you what, that strategy is going to get us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's...
I think the most shocking thing this week, which I didn't watch the game, but I thought there was an error. Miami putting 70 on Denver.
Get it off me! Stop it! Behaviors will not be tolerated.
With like Sean Payton going in there and just being super cocky, and then Denver is just. And
I think Russell Wilson is done.
He kept Russell Wilson in there. They were down by 50 points, and you have your however much money he's going to start getting next year. He's still in there.
He's done. Dunzo.
Well, you can't. No one's going to take that contract. That he's just going to live the life in Denver for 5 years.
Mr. Unlimited.
Getting paid, sitting on the bench.
These guys don't need any more money.
No. How about Darren? How about your Jalen Hurts? He had his flu game this weekend.
Yeah, it said he was feeling just a little under the weather in the beginning of the game, but I don't know. They pulled it off again. So they played a 2-for-2 just like themselves and did it all right.
I mean, they're playing the Bucks. They're not.
Yeah.
They're nothing.
Yeah, well, they were the same. 2-for-2 as the Eagles were going into that game.
Yeah, but I don't think the Bucks beat anybody of any interest. Baker Mayfield's stock was high last weekend after the win, but I'm sure it's back down to its normal level. But yeah, that's rough.
What didn't Jameis play?
No, Jameis Winston played for the Saints because Derek Carr got hurt.
Sorry, yeah, Saints. Yeah, with Derek Carr getting hurt.
Didn't Jameson Winston? He play for the Saints first,
No,
and then
he
go
was
to
drafted by the Bucks, I think.
I thought he
I
played
could be wrong.
for the Saints initially, and then went to the Bucks, and then came back. Either way, but yeah, he finished.
Yeah,
up
you
the
might
game.
be right.
I can't believe they lost that game. You know what?
He was drafted by the Bucks.
He was.
Yeah.
My man looked it up over there real quick.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking. I thought he was with the Saints initially, but you know what? I couldn't. I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind. I can't talk about the Chiefs game because I was so sick and tired of them cutting to the fans and
Yeah,
the fans or a fan?
A fan.
A fan. Yeah.
Everybody was talking. Who gives a shit? Like fuck.
Yeah.
Even the sports talk shows were like showing it, and I was like, oh, this is terrible.
I've lost all respect for Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
he could do way better.
Well, his jersey sales went up 400%. They get a cut of that, right? The player?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, that's a lot. I mean,
So what do you got? All these Swifties buying his jersey now?
Oh yeah.
Ugh, downfall of society.
Yeah.
First off, I think Taylor Swift is like an 8-ish. She's not a 10. I mean, she's worth like $500 million, but I'm sure he can find. Do you want an 8 that's worth $500 million? When Travis Kelce, what's he worth? 50, 40 mil, and he has a career after.
Oh yeah, I think he was on a dating show. Even before that, he was on like one of those reality dating shows.
Well, now he's got like a bunch of his ex-girlfriends saying he's like a serial cheater and stuff. Like they're all bad mouthing him because they're all jealous. So it's like, do you really need this in your life, Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if he marries her, more power to him.
He's not gonna marry her.
I think he could. No, no.
Well, I don't know why those type of people even get married because it's.
Well, it never lasts, right?
No.
It's like flavor of the month for her, right? She's like, "Oh, I want a football player. Oh, he's cute."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then she's gonna write another album.
Next thing she'll know, she'll want a big chocolate Trinidadian.
Yeah, she's gonna go write a song and an entire album about her breaking up with the guy, and it's gonna sell billions of copies, and basically that's what it is.
And then
people, as an artist, I respect her, but leave football alone, okay? Don't intrude. Sorry, your ticket sales aren't going to increase because you're on. I mean, she's already at the top. She can't get much higher.
Yeah. No, I don't know what else. I don't know what else she can do. Like she's incredibly successful. What if she bought the Kansas City Chiefs?
She can do OnlyFans.
She's not doing OnlyFans. She doesn't need that. She doesn't need to.
No, just different revenue streams, dude. You got to diversify a little bit.
What if she buys the Kansas City Chiefs?
She probably could.
She doesn't have that type of money.
No? I mean, that's billions, right?
I don't know how much, but a successful football franchise like that, probably at least 6 to 8 billion nowadays.
I mean, the Commanders sold for 6, so
right, and they're not successful.
Yeah, you would think the Chiefs. Yeah, 6 billion.
Right.
Holy shit!
I think the New York
Magic
team,
Jets?
the Cowboys are worth the most. The New York teams are up there. New York Giants, Jets are up there. Maybe like in LA, like Vegas Raiders are probably worth something. I don't know. I would say the Browns are probably the cheaper. You get a discount on that one.
Yeah, you get them at the dollar store.
Right.
Yeah. The discount rack. They're probably like a $3 billion team or something.
First off, I don't think she has any interest. I think this is purely for marketing, right? I don't know the backhanded reason for it, but the amount of airtime she got, like if she was really vested in this relationship, she'd probably keep it on the low, the DL, and to be in a suite at the forefront, right? With the mom and everyone, if I was Travis Kelce, I'd dump her before she dumps him.
Yeah. You think
Absolutely.
you think he would get hurt if she dumped him?
No, but I think I think you want to get out on top of that relationship, and the odds are stacked against him. She's worth $500 million. He's worth like a tenth of that, right? Yeah. She has a lot more Instagram followers, right? She has all the power in that relationship. You got to cut ties. That's what you got to do. I wouldn't answer the phone every now and then when she calls. You know, you got to play hard to get.
Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. I'm at practice. I gotta go. I gotta go to football practice. Patrick wants.
I gotta wash my nuts right now. Okay.
Patrick wants to play
ice plunge. Ice plunge.
Patrick needs me.
I can be your hero, baby.
Yeah, Patrick needs me.
We have to do another State Farm commercial.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, our T-Mobile, whatever. He's in a bunch of them. So is Gronkowski, man.
He's in the Subway commercial also, and that's 3.
He's
on those USAA commercials.
Yep.
I'll tell you the guy that killed that, right? The cell phone commercials. Ryan Reynolds took that Mint Mobile, which was like down in the dumper, right? And he got like, they sold it for $1.4 billion to T-Mobile.
Really?
T-Mobile?
Like that? Yeah, T-Mobile bought them. Cricket
they bought that,
or whatever.
And they bought Sprint too?
I don't know about the other ones, but he got a big cut of that one. Like if I was Travis Kelce, that's what I'd be looking for. I'd be like, all right, listen, I'll do a duo with you, Swift. We'll do a duo. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
You know?
That's just terrible.
How about an I got you, babe? You know? Like one of those.
Awful. You know what I can't stand either is that I think it's Carrie Underwood, that Sunday night song.
She gets paid like a few million a week to do that.
Oh,
right. Maybe that's what Swift is. That's her ulterior motive. She's getting in on the Sunday. She's going to do the Monday night or the Thursday night. Yeah, she's looking. I'm telling you, there's some motivation here. I don't know what it is. We're going to figure it out soon. You know, next thing you know, Travis Kelce is going to be on like Maury Povich or like one of those.
I thought he retired.
Baby, it's not yours.
Hey, that's
Jerry Springer's dead. I don't know if the other ones are.
That's a power relationship that lasted. Povich and Connie Chung, right?
Yeah.
They're still married. They were on,
if you want to call that power.
Well, I mean, they were big back in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
I think she's retired a long time ago. But yeah, that's the hook, because that Sunday night song. They even had Carrie Underwood because they were in Vegas and she has a show there, a residency in Vegas. So they had her on like the pre-show and stuff. I can't watch those. I can't do the pre-show stuff anymore. It's just a bunch of fluffy pop stuff, and that song just makes it worse.
See, but if you look at like Gronk, right? He's retired. He's got like that model girlfriend who's worth less than him. He's like. He's holding the reins in that relationship. Travis is going to get railroaded.
Yeah.
By the Swifties. The Swifties are going to turn on him. That's what's going to happen.
Is there going to be like
what's going to happen?
There's going to be like a Fox interview with Terry Bradshaw asking Kelce about his breakup with Taylor Swift.
You want some of this?
It's going to get all emotional.
It's going to get bad. Like he better cut that real quick. It's going to screw up. It's going to screw up the whole. The Swifties are going to buy all the Super Bowl tickets.
Oh no!
Like it's going to be like stadium. That. That's what's going to happen. They have a lot of money, those Swifties, right? They pay like $2,000 a ticket, and then they wait online for 3 hours to buy a $100 T-shirt.
Yeah, they're going to take over.
Oh yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
Stadium full of them.
What do people do then without football? Like people that like football.
They're just gonna every time he catches a ball, they're just gonna sing one of the songs.
They'll play it over the loudspeaker and everything.
She's gonna
no. They'll just belt it out.
Yeah, because there's gonna be enough of them.
And then Taylor Swift is gonna pop up at the halftime show. Really, you know, put it in there. That's what's gonna happen.
She's gonna write a song.
You better cut ties right now. Go find a model girlfriend or something.
She's gonna write a song called "Tight End," and it's gonna be the #1 song in the United States. It's gonna be about Travis Kelce's like ass. It's gonna suck.
Just be a crying meme of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, we gotta write lyrics to the song "Tight End."
Yeah,
I gotta write it before she does.
You better be careful. Yeah, Tanya, he just has to cut tie. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. He's gonna end up going through a meat grinder.
Oh, jeez.
Travis, if you're there, if you watch, I know you're not watching. End that right now. Okay, no good's gonna come out of that. No good.
He's gonna get downgraded to second string.
Let's be honest. Even if let's just say it works out, she's not a 10. Taylor Swift's a 10.
Hey man, don't say that, man. These Swifties get on here and they start ripping into us.
I'm not saying she's not attractive, but he can. Travis Kelce can pull some A. You know.
Oh yeah.
Brady's 12 years older. Look what he's around with.
Yeah. Those people live in a different world. I think they don't even.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they.
Once you get up to $500 million, that's like another different world. That's like hobnobbing with Bezos and Kardashian. Kardashian's another one, career wrecker.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it is, you know. Then next thing you know, you're Kanye West running around in the Med and all these weird things, wearing these weird outfits and shit, and you know, losing Adidas. That that was a kick in the nuts.
Those shoes.
Well, I mean, you know, he said something about the tribesmen.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way to get canceled.
Oh
yeah, for sure. But
he's not normal. He was maybe a little normal before meeting Kardashian, and now he's definitely not normal.
He is. I don't understand, man. How did that progress to that point, man? Was it you think he took a lot of drugs when he was on the road and stuff?
Oh, I think it's like Trump and all these super wealthy people. They're never told no. Right. You know who's another one? Kyrie Irving's like that too. It's like everyone tells them they're geniuses, right? What did Trump use the term stable genius that one time?
I'm a very stable genius.
They all think they can do no wrong, and then eventually Swifty's gonna get you.
Oh yeah,
it was all over the TV.
Yo, every time, man, you watch a play, you can't even get the second replay. They're gonna go to that stupid.
And if he fucking caught a pass, it was like,
oh god.
They were in Kansas City. They were in Kansas City, or
well, that's how the whole thing started, right? Because she played a concert there, I think in Arrowhead, or maybe in Kansas City somewhere, and he said he wrote a message like, you should come see me rock out at Arrowhead, and like gave her a friendship bracelet or something.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
His face is just, I'm so disgusted.
Yeah. And it was all over a football game. It was nonstop. She's like, up there, and she's like, you know, like, it's just, I'm telling you, man. We got to write that tight end song before she does.
Well, the other thing is, like, I didn't watch the game, but like I saw when he scored a touchdown, they were already up 40 points. Like that is an artificial, you know, celebration.
Oh yeah, and then even Mahomes said it. They asked Mahomes about it. They even asked Bill Belichick, and he's not even at that game.
What did Bill Belichick say?
He said. So they asked Bill Belichick about her being at that game. This is how crazy this is.
Yeah. So what did he say?
He goes, well, Travis Kelce is he's had a lot of big catches in his career, but I think this might be the best one.
So let me tell you what that is. For Bill Belichick to say that, he's scared of the Swifties too. Because if he would have shut that shit down, they would have canceled him.
Oh yeah. Well, when I heard the person say, like, whoever the fuck it was like, they even asked Bill Belichick about it, and then they cut, and I was like, oh, I'm ready for this. He's gonna say something like, why do I give a shit about that? But then I thought he was gonna be all like curmudgeon about it, like he is about everything. And then he goes, well, Travis Kelce has made a lot of catches in his career, and this might be the biggest one. And I was like, was Bill Belichick a comedian now? But like,
I don't know. The whole thing's fucked. This season's fucked. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are fucked. Everything's fucked. It's going to pop now.
I just can't believe that. I mean, that team was set up for Rodgers, got all his dudes in, And I'm even like upset about it because I was excited to see it. I like sat down ready for that game. 4 fucking plays.
Hey, no way he could come back right now. Is he completely done?
Dude, no, he'll come back next year, but you can't.
Yeah.
His calf is not attached to his heel yet.
Jeez Christ.
I'll tell you what. I watched one of our old podcasts just in review, and I said to remember I was saying my daughter, just keep the heads, knees, shoulders, toes intact. I fucked up and forgot to mention the Achilles.
Yeah, you forgot that one. I saw it too when I was editing. I was like, oh man,
this is what happens, Jet fans. I told you, what happens, Jet fans, is you walk up, you spread your legs, you say thank you, sir. May I have another? And they just kick you in the nuts. Okay. And then you come back the following year, spread them, kick you in the other nut, and they alternate nuts. Yeah. Right now we're on the left nut.
Next year's the right.
Next year's the right.
Yeah,
I'm 42. That's 21 nut shots per nut so far.
That's rough.
My nuts are now legal to drink.
Each one of them. They're gonna go cheers each other.
I just teabag them right in the bourbon.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Last year you were only allowed to drop one in there. You had to hold one up. You can't get in trouble with an underage nut drinking. Gotta be careful with that.
Gotta be careful. Kids show. Swifties may be listening right now.
Yeah, right. Mommy, what's a nut?
It's just a nut. It's just a peanut.
Why are they dipping nuts in whiskey? I don't get it. Is it walnuts?
Oh man.
Peanuts? Oh man.
Nuts for nuts.
Speaking of rich people and stuff, I was
that's a good segue from nuts to rich people.
Nuts to rich people. They're all nuts, right?
Hey, there are quite a lot of nuts in there.
So what sack are we talking about tonight?
Yeah, so I was on a mini road trip. I rode out to Cleveland for a buddy's birthday party. So there's plenty of time to talk about stupid shit. So question I came up with was the net worth of these like commercial celebrities. He's like, B-list celebrities and stuff. So like first one I thought of, because when you go through all the turnpikes or when you go through all the tolls, there's Flo on every one of them from Progressive with her picture, like, and then all of her buddies in the commercial and stuff. And it got me thinking, I was like, what do you think the net worth of Flo from Progressive is?
Got to be like what, 20 million, I say.
20 million.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, are we gonna look that up? We gotta look that up, man.
I know it. I looked it up. I got it.
I'm gonna say like Flo
from Progressive. She's doing is in commercials.
But she's been doing that for how many years now? I would say at least 8 years, right? 8-9 years.
But they could just write her off. Like there's a mutual dependence, right? Like she's not that,
That's what I thought. I thought it was like a contract, If
they got rid of her, what would happen?
No,
they'd find someone else.
They move on to that skinny dude that's in the commercials.
So I'm gonna say her net worth is like $1.5 million.
See, that's what I thought. I guessed that too.
Right.
What is it?
It's $6 million. She's been
bullshit.
doing it.
There's no fucking way.
Yep, she's been doing it about 6 years.
She's worth 6. That fucfucking Geico is worth like 20.
Well, she's been doing it for 6 years, and she gets about $1 million a year. So
she has expenses.
No, I mean that's what it said when I looked it up. I looked it up during the car ride. $6 million. Imagine going into her audition for that job, not knowing that was going to change her life, and she's just
I don't think it does. I think they make a commercial and then they see the audience react and they're like, "Oh, come back."
I know, but just like, even going back to that memory of just being like, "Oh, I remember that day. It was just a regular audition." Blah blah blah. It's just life changing, and you don't even know it at the time. No. You don't even know that you're applying for that kind of position, and it just happens.
So let's spin this, because I want to make Darren a multimillionaire. What can Darren pitch? What would
I think we already figured that out. It's 40s and White Castle.
White Castles and 40s, baby. Let's go all day.
That's a good combination.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
If they're gonna come back up, another pleasant.
What is that? Is that like the value meal? You get a crave case and a 6-pack of 40s.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up a drive-through liquor store that has a White Castle connected to it.
Oh, jeez.
And
And I think you have to throw in like a bottle of Pepto and a Costco-sized toilet paper.
Yeah, Pepto comes with it. Those little travel ones.
Oh yeah.
Comes with every crave case.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I forget to pick that up every time I'm in the store. So. But I'm telling you, hey, we gotta Joe. When you come to New York, we're gonna try to wreck one of those, bud.
Oh, White Castle?
Yeah, you and I.
Oh, forget about it.
100 cheeseburgers. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go.
I'll spectate. I'll be like the Taylor Swift up in the box.
Hey, you have to watch from like a different room because that's gonna smell, man.
Yeah, man.
Are we all gonna be in like? Are we all gonna just sit outside and like have a fan
you have
next
to be inside. We're gonna put
have
you in
a
like
fan
a
next
little,
to our ass
like
that just
a
blows
walk-in
our
closet.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh God.
You can't leave the closet until you finish.
Oh.
I
picture us sitting outside with like fans blowing across our asses. Just take the White
smell
Castle
away. Take
the White Castle exhaust away from us.
Oh yeah.
So
we gotta. How many of those do you really think you could eat, bro? The cheeseburgers from
the sliders?
Yeah.
Before my heart started hurting, I bet I could force 3 down, but I would say 2. Whereas I'd be like, I can't do more than 2.
What?
Dude, those things are heavy.
He's never eaten one.
You've never had a White Castle
Yes,
burger?
they're little squares. They're square patties with holes.
Dude.
And
with
you eat
onions on them.
2?
Dude, I can feel that inside me after I have one of them. That shit is greasy as fuck.
No.
Yeah. How many can you eat?
Darren? Darren's good for at least
40?
15.
40?
Yeah.
No, dude, you're eating
Come
2 crave.
on,
You're eating 2
No,
crave
he
cases.
he can eat 40,
can
maybe
probably
50
do-
on
okay.
a good day.
Oh
No.
my
If he's in training, 60.
Are you? Yo, dude, 2?
dude, I don't
Yeah,
want to
2?
eat more than 2.
Oh, you don't want to.
No. We didn't talk about that.
Wanting and just eating.
Oh man, if you're
Yeah.
gonna force me to eat those, I mean they're little sliders. I don't eat a lot of food. That's
Oh my god.
I don't eat like when I eat too much food. I hate it. I like eating food, but that
Right.
sick feeling, that full feeling sucks. And I haven't for a
I'll
while.
tell you what,
'cause
Darren. Him saying 2 makes me want to get in on this race because I could eat a hell of a lot more than 2.
I don't want to eat more than 2.
Man, we should definitely do that. But I don't think there's a White Castle eating competition somewhere. Somebody's doing that already.
Well, wait, what?
Sure, we could find one for
But
you,
what-
Darren.
I can get into one. A White
find
Castle
you one.
eating
Absolutely.
competition.
A White
Yeah.
Castle competition? Dude,
Sure.
that could dude, so you're gonna be the spokesman for White Castle, and we're gonna bring that place back, man. Because it's like an
Should
underground,
do.
like it has an underground like following.
Vibe to people,
We could
but
dress
yeah.
him like Winnie the Pooh, give him like a jar of honey, but it's just White Castles coming out of them.
There's the
No,
advertising campaign
instead of the honey, so you just wear that white shirt, nothing underneath, and you just have a crave
Right.
case, and you just
Yeah, that's it. Maybe a crown.
Oh, there
crown.
you go.
oh yeah, a crown, white yeah. And we just and I can even dress up as like a B-list Burger King guy, like a shitty looking Burger King king, and you can just beat the shit out of me and like sit on me while you eat White Castle.
That's gonna be a good commercial right there. I think we can film that. Try to sell it to White Castle.
They don't advertise. I don't think
No.
they need to advertise,
No,
right?
No, I see. They used to have like commercials, but you see them very
yeah,
sparsely. You don't see
Are
them.
they-
What do they
often.
advertise?
They're-
They have like
are
those
they on it
weird
like
chicken things, right?
Yeah,
they
Some
on
sort
it
of chicken product.
I think the
shaped?
last commercial was a guy in a car, and he pulls into the car wash, and he tells the guy everything, but don't touch inside. And you looked inside, like boxes and boxes of cheeseburgers, like just the empty boxes. So I guess he liked to smell. White
is that
Castle.
like are there commercials on at like 2 a.m? Like
Probably.
I rarely see them.
It's on like local TV, right?
Yeah.
Only,
Open
only
network.
local TV.
Like after the local news, like
It's in between the OTB feeds.
Yeah.
There you go. No, it's there. I see that's one. I never seen any others though. So hey,
What do you but go ahead.
yeah, you ever seen a Ferrari or or a Lamborghini commercial.
No, you don't see a Tesla commercial either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's so White Castle. White Castle's the Lamborghini.
Quality, baby, quality.
White
That's what
Castle's
it
the
is, yeah.
Lamborghini of fast food.
Oh yeah, that's quality right
Tell you
there.
what. Let's ring them up. Get a sponsorship going, Darren.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it. How many of those can you eat? We got to be eating it all through the show. Just
Oh.
keep going.
All
I'm
three
down-
of us
I'm
are going
down-
to have crowns on our head next show.
I'm down to eat some White Castle during the show
Oh man, I'm down for
with
some White Castle
with a
show.
40.
Oh,
I'm getting that Colt 45 and a couple sliders, man.
Cold
it's good.
45. Here we
The paint's gonna come off the wall like, during the show.
go. Background starts melting.
Yeah, it just
Joe,
starts
what's
melting.
going on back there?
Yeah, we
Your
set
lights
up
are
some IR cameras
Yeah.
just to catch
gotta-
the heat trace of
Yeah.
your farts.
I got a big window right here. I'm opening it up for that one.
You know, I've every time I've seen those like it's like I don't know what weird fucking news show it was, but they'll have those kind of cameras to to show like someone's fart. I've always wanted to see what my farts look like, and I've never seen. I gotta see how to get one of those cameras because there's different types of.
There's a
of
show that actually.
Oh, it was like on the
tracks-
news. It was like on
Oh.
the news or something like where it's like there was some gag thing where they were like,
dude. So it comes out like a gas. It hits your pants and it goes down. It doesn't go straight out now. You know what I mean? Unless you got some rocket, coming out of there. You know what I mean? So how are they filming that?
Well, they
No,
use
they're
the
bare ass. It's like a Didn't they do that in Jackass? Like they tried to light it on fire or whatever with a tube
yeah.
underwater.
yes.
Yeah.
My buddy growing up used to light all his farts all the time. How about the other one I asked was the Mayhem guy in those commercials.
I think
you know,
he's a mainstream actor though.
Yeah, he's an
yeah,
actor.
he is. But I looked it up about just from. But what do you think his? Let me look it up. What do you think his net worth is?
I want to say. I mean,
He has to be make more than Flo. His job's more dangerous. Does he do his own stunts?
I would say no, and I would say about 15.
15 million?
I'll put a
Yeah.
10 spot on it. 10.
Yeah, since I was so
'Cause
wrong.
I was
about-
surprised at this one too.
I was surprised. I was surprised by that flow thing. That messed me up completely.
According to Tuco.co, whatever, the Mayhem guy, Dean Winters, his net worth is $6 million, same as Flo.
Really?
As of
He needs a better agent. He should get more.
2023. Yeah, his commercials are way better, and he's getting
Yeah.
he's getting tossed around and $6
Yeah.
million, same as Flo.
But I seen him in
I think
movies.
it-
But
I think
Yeah,
it's
he's a-
just like there's no credibility to this stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's the first thing that came up, but that's what I got. I remember them being the same when I looked it up initially. Dean
Wow.
Winters. Yeah, this one says 6 million too. CelebrityNetWorth.com. But he's on Oz,
yeah, that was his big show.
and he was on Oz, Rescue Me, 30 Rock. He was on a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But he should have more of a net worth than Flo. Because he's done more work. Yeah, that's what those are the discussions I was having in a car.
What
Good
about
times.
the Verizon chick? What she's worth? What is she worth?
Verizon? Who's that?
I don't know. The girl.
You're talking about the AT&T girl? Like Minta, or her name begins with an M. She's one of my commercial crushes.
Oh yeah, the girl from the AT&T, the one with the blue.
Oh, is
shirt
it
all the time.
AT&T? It's AT&T. So what's she worth?
I don't know. Are you looking it up? I don't know. I didn't look that one up. I'm gonna say because she's an actress as well. She just came out with like a smaller movie. Yeah. I'm gonna say she's.
I don't know her name.
It begins with an M. It's like Minty or Mindy. It doesn't come up when you just
Minty?
search search like AT&T girl.
A lot of weird stuff comes up, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I'll
fish.
find it.
Milana
Milana
Van
Van Trub. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you do
Oh, you
it.
know why I
Yeah.
think it's Minty? Because her Instagram is Mint Milana. That's why I thought it was something like that.
Oh, all right.
Her net worth, I'm gonna guess she's gonna be more than 6 million. So I'm gonna
All right,
say
Darren, are you looking it up?
No. I can't even spell her name.
I'm gonna say her net worth is. I'm gonna say 8 million.
All right, you're wrong. 3.
3?
Really?
Wow. AT&T is only paying her that much? Damn.
Who's your cell phone provider?
AT&T.
Homer. How about you, Darren? You're a Verizon guy, aren't you?
No, I'm a T-Mobile guy.
See, I'm a T-Mobile too.
Yeah.
T-Mobile's it's a good, pretty decent.
Yeah,
coverage.
they were good. Their maps have the most splatterness on them.
Yeah, Verizon is a good service though. I know Ross. I don't know why Ross has a grudge against them, but
You have a grudge
Verizon's
against?
always been like a
I have
really
grudges
good,
against everybody.
You have a grudge against Verizon?
Everybody. Yeah.
What did Verizon do?
I don't know why, but yeah, I'll never use Verizon.
Yeah.
You like to stick with what he has, you know.
I'm loyal.
I think I only had AT&T because my cousin worked for them. I was a Altel person before that. My first cell phone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you call it? Remember the two-way talk phones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who
with an
had one of
N.
those here? Come on, who had one of those over here?
Drug dealers had those.
Yeah. A lot of construction workers actually had them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
At least what they portrayed on their commercial.
Nextel, right?
Nextel phones. Yeah, you go.
I never had that shit.
Did they work well? I never had one.
Yeah, they worked.
What was it just like a walkie-talkie? That's what it was.
Like a Roger.
Was it like a Dick Tracy watch? Like
yeah, but wow. But you have to be like within a range to be able to pick somebody up for that, right? That's not a.
You didn't have to be in a range?
No.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it was sort of useless. All it did was circumvent the ring. But
yeah, it didn't just like spit out audio, right? Like, what if you were like at a wedding and some dude's like, "Where are you, bud?" You know, like, like that would fucking suck.
I kind of think that's how it worked.
That would suck. You have to be able to turn that
I
off.
think you could probably silence it like everything else.
You're at a funeral and some dude's like, "Hey, where are you at?" And like, fucking just piss everybody off. Like, they have to be able to turn.
I always
that
think
off.
of like I always think of there's a few movies or shows, maybe it was a Curb also, where like totally different but similar, where like the person's mic'd up for an event or like has the cell phone, doesn't hang up, and then goes into the bathroom.
Goes to the bathroom.
You know? Yeah.
I think that was a Curb thing.
It probably
it
was.
happened. Yeah, it happened on there. But yeah, when I used to do audio for certain things, that was
also
worst.
Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen did it too.
he said certain things you used to do audio for. What certain things was that, Joe?
Well, for sure, when I did audio for like, I used to do audio for like some news shows and stuff. But whenever somebody would like, I have to go to the bathroom, I took that shit off. I was like, I'll just re-mic. I don't want to hear you fucking piss. Or imagine listening to someone farting when you didn't know that they knew that you could hear them. That's the word. And then they walk in.
That's the second part to the White Castle challenge, is that you have to be mic'd up for it.
Oh man, I think this is a great idea, and I think White Castle will totally be on board. Well, they don't have any. They're not advertising.
I think they own it. They own the fact that it gives you gastrointestinal problems after you eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they own that. They're patenting that. They have that. Right.
Like you said, free Pepto-Bismol and toilet paper. Like
there you go. But listen, as long as I get to eat by White Castle, I'm good. Let's do it.
I wonder if you could. We have to find a way to measure that too, like the rumble, the audio, and the stench. Like there's got to be like three. There's got to be.
Their criteria to the win. Yeah.
There's judges.
It's like Olympic scoring. Scoring. Yeah. Form.
Here's another game. Here we go.
Yeah. Does he lift the leg? You know, is it is it
a Geiger meter that measures the rumbles? You know, on an earthquake.
Call up ESPN. Let's do it. You know?
Yeah.
What we could do is we could just put a glass of water on a chair next to Darren, and then we'll do a high-speed camera. We'll measure the crest of the water as it.
It's like Jurassic Park.
He's
fucking
cresting. He's
Jurassic,
cresting.
Jurassic Park, and there's just like ripples in the glass of water.
Oh man.
I think we have something here, Darren.
Yeah, to make that work, you got a wooden bench, and you put the glass on one side, you put the bench on the other.
How much are we willing to take from White Castle for all of this? What are we going to demand? Money wise.
No, I just want cheeseburgers.
No, don't. You can't pull the Kramer. You can't pull the Cosmo Kramer and just take the year supply of hot dogs or whatever he did. No, what was that?
But in all reality, Joe, you don't think they get these requests every day?
This is a good one though. This is the best one they've gotten.
The best one. This is a good one.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
This is the best one.
I think whatever you do, you make sure you mention the word Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift in the letter to get their attention.
Yeah. There we go. Pretty sure they'll jump on that.
They listen to our podcast.
Yo, you think they fart and stuff? Like normal people? Not Travis Kelce, but what's his name? Is
Taylor Swift? No, she doesn't fart or shit. Oh. Of course she does.
Just
she
ripping
farts,
gas.
bubbles come out.
Just ripping ass, walking down the street.
I wonder if Taco Bell like operates the same way with her. If she just like she has one of those nights after the show, they go drinking, and she's like, "I want Taco Bell." It's fucking just like in the Uber or limousine. She doesn't ride Uber. What am I talking about? Imagine Taylor Swift waiting for an Uber.
Limousine. She takes a fucking helicopter to Taco Bell.
Imagine Taylor Swift waiting for an Uber like outside United Center or like Soldier Field, like 5 minutes away. What am I gonna
Regular
do?
Uber X. Let's go. Yeah. You gotta save those pennies.
Just ripping ass after Taco Bell at 2 a.m. Her farts smell like roses and flowers and shit.
Yeah, it's like cotton candy and gumdrops.
Yeah, cotton candy. She never has to. She never has to wipe her ass. Shit just comes out and it's clean. Toilet paper. What is that? Do you use it for taking notes? What is that for? Is that toilet notes? She's
you write songs.
That's what she has. That's why she has toilet paper. She writes. She writes
what
lyrics.
The 3 seashells were invented for.
Yeah,
like her.
Yeah. I've always tried. After watching that movie, I've always tried to figure out what this 3 seashells could be, but you don't know what's under them or anything. So there's no way. But I've always used my imagination to try to add to that story or what the answer was.
So what do you think, Darren? What do you think? How do those work?
Man, the 3 seashells. The only possible way it's working is it's a scraper. It's a scraper. You got to scrape.
You think it's a scraper?
Are there different levels? Like one's more coarse and one's smoother. One's a buffer. It's a buffer.
It's rough. The other one is a little smoother.
On sandpaper.
Shine it up. Turn it sideways. You turn it sideways and you shine it up.
Real nice.
You know what? I bet it's like I bet it's like a little like bidet kind of thing where like one's clean and like gets it clean, one's dry, and then one's aroma.
Maybe a buff. Last one's a buff.
A buff?
Like you got a wet, a soak, and then a scrub, and then a buff.
I was gonna say, if it's aroma, you really want your O-ring smelling like a sea creature?
Who knows what they're doing in the future, man? That might be like that might turn into like some like normal thing where you like meet someone and you know you're gonna smell their ass within the next hour or something.
I don't want to live in that world.
Well, we got time. I don't think that's like a couple hundred years in the future. I think.
That's a movie I'm surprised they never made a second one because that would have been interesting.
That movie.
What happened
to
Wesley Snipes at the end? Did he die? No.
I thought he got frozen again.
Right, so he could get defrosted.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. I'm surprised they didn't make a second one. I think he did die, but because they were in that. At the end, they're in that like
cryo chamber thing.
No, they were in the neighborhood because he escaped from that, and they were in some neighborhood that he was like running or something, or it was already like a shitty part of town, and they go in there and I think he kills him, but it doesn't show. I don't think it like shows him dead. It's just one of those like.
That was when high-end cuisine was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Yeah. That's when Taylor Swift's eating Taco Bell.
I'm so confused by the menu in Taco Bell. I never go there just because.
What?
Like,
right
the
now?
Menu, yeah, the menu's confusing as hell.
Everything's the same thing. You can order anything on there, and it's the same thing wrapped up in a little tube. It's
There's
the
only
same shit.
There's different types of tubes, right? There's a taco shell, and there's soft one, and
there's a soft tube.
Crunch. There's a crunchy
hard
one
tube.
mixed with a soft one, and
yeah,
it's a mess. It's a mess.
It all comes out like a meat tube.
Yeah. It's all the same shit, man.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I never really cared for Taco Bell, but White Castle is. I go to that. I mess with that all day, all day.
But Demolition Man, good movie. I hope they don't remake it. Such a good movie.
Yep.
And what's his name? Who's the badass dude that lives down underground? Dennis Leary?
Yep.
Yeah, Dennis Leary.
Yeah. Eating like rat burgers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Rat burgers.
Drinking Budweiser. I'd be hanging out with him.
He wasn't wiping his ass. He was wiping his ass with toilet paper.
Yeah, he was using toilet paper.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Dirty rags and shit.
Using guns. He had a gun.
Were those cars? They never mentioned. I guess those cars were electric, probably, that they were driving around in.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah. But what's interesting is like you look at that movie and then you look at like Back to the Future 2. Back to the Future 2, I think, was 2015. I don't recall Demolition Man what year that was.
I think it's like 21 something. I mean, look. I think it's a few hundred years from now.
2032. We're not that far off, dude.
Shit. Oh, we are. So we are going to be using the seashells. Shit.
Yeah. You better get your O-ring ready, Darren.
Oh, man.
Coming. All you need is some cancel culture shit on toilet paper. Next thing you know, you're gonna have that you're gonna have that Amsterdam the hand dryer.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
Uncle's
you pull it out, you wipe, you retract it, it blacklights it. Yeah. That's what it's gonna be.
It's a gross thing to imagine, but
yeah, I didn't know the 3C. So the 3C shows less than 10 years.
2032 is not that long.
Shit.
There was like an apocalyptic event though too, right? Like an earthquake or some shit, or I don't know.
I don't remember that.
But it wasn't called LA. It was called San Angeles, I thought, or something.
Yeah,
the merger, it merged all the places.
Dude,
that's cool.
Predator.
Hold on. Demolition Man is in the early stages of production.
No, are they redoing it?
This writer's strike probably was a kick in the nuts, huh?
No.
Are they redoing it, or are they like part two?
Yeah, in 2020, Sylvester Stallone announced the most anticipated news about one of his talked about upcoming projects. Actor confirmed Demolition Man is in the early stages of production.
Wow. Oh man, is Dennis Leary?
Sandra Bullock was a piece of A in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I'd take that over Taylor Swift any day of the week.
That whole sex scene where he's like,
that was just weird. That was weird. That's kind of what Darren does. Darren throws on his Oculus and goes to town.
that whole scene's hilarious where she's like exchanging fluids. Oh yeah, what a great movie. I hope they don't fuck it up. They always mess up everything.
I hope it's just a part two and not like a remake of the whole original. That's gonna suck.
Well, if they remake it, then Sylvester Stallone wouldn't be part of it, so it has to be a part two.
Hope so. I hope they bring Dennis Leary back, and he's just like this old ass dude still eating rat burgers, fucking like using toilet paper, smoking cigarettes, and drinking Budweiser still.
Oh yeah.
He refuses to go to like a doctor that can just cure everything in like a span of like a minute. He's like, no, I want an X-ray with radiation. I want you to cut me open.
Right.
This old school dude.
Oh yeah.
No arthroscopic surgery. I want big incisions.
Yeah. I want to wear a cast for 6 months.
Hey, you're talking about that, man. We'll save that topic for another time about getting your hand in cast and stuff. How you deal with it.
Oh yeah,
all of us had that, right?
Everybody had a broken bone or something.
Left wrist.
Yeah.
No, actually, right wrist. I'm sorry, right wrist. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh man, right wrist. That's how do you go? That's tough to go to the bathroom.
That's why you
That's
That's why I need. That's why I need those 3
You get
seashells.
good with your left one.
Yeah.
And as long as you have a girlfriend, you're in good shape.
I don't know if I could do the left. We might. I'll have to try it. I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, right on. Well, yeah, good episode, and make sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think about the show. But this is Chandelier Bros, episode 4 in the books, baby.
Yep.
So now we get to
I'm
wait
going to
around
bed.
for this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's late for you guys. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. See you guys later. Take it easy.
Take it, but
Peace.
Later.